Hey guys, so before anything else, please make sure that you've already liked this video, and also please make sure that you already subscribed to my channel and that you have followed my Instagram account. So the link will be in the description below, and let's get on with the video. So today, we're gonna be learning. We're actually gonna learn. Yeah, we are. So today, I want, before you continue on with the video, please make sure that you've already downloaded Roblox Studio. So what is Roblox Studio? It's basically the app that us developer use to make Roblox games. So basically that. So you're here. Before you start, you go to the view section thing, and you turn Explorer on, Properties on, and Output on. See, okay. So we're gonna learn about scripting, basics, everything you need to know. Not really everything, but the most basic ones. Okay, so just go to the workspace. We're gonna have some terms and things. Now get a script. Script. Please load. Where is the script? Okay, as you can see, this script has this thing. Just remove it. Okay. So for us to actually understand what scripting really is, we must first understand a few terms. Okay, so the first point is variables. Variables. Introduce an unknown object, string, number, event table, and property to a script. Okay, you guys have to really know this. So basically, it introduces stuff to a script. Like how your friend introduces a new friend to you. Am I right? Like, you wouldn't know someone if somebody hasn't introduced them to you, or they hadn't introduced themselves to you. Am I right? So this is basically what variables does, is they introduce something to a script. So for example, my name is Terrence. First, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Terrence. In the same way, in the script, we're gonna introduce what we want to introduce. For example, there we go. So you introduce. So to make a variable, you need the local thing first. Make sure it's blue, and then you introduce. It could be anything. It could be you could name it anything you want. Let's just stick with Terrence. So for example, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Terrence, and then I'm gonna explain what I am. So my name is Terrence, and I do videos about scripting. So you're an equal sign. It means Terrence means something. So Terrence means a person who does scripting, which is scripting. So that's basically what it does, but don't do that because it's gonna break your script. Okay, so that's what variables are. Okay, for the next term, index. Index basically means the action that you do when you make variables. So when I make a variable, that counts as indexing. Okay, the next term is nil. N-I-L. Nil means nothing, just nothing. It's nothing. So for example, if you make a variable, if you say for example, Terrence. If you're at nil, it means it's nothing. There's no value. It doesn't exist. Okay, so that's basically it. So to continue further, we must learn some few punctuations. There's literally a bunch of punctuation that you should understand first. And also, yeah, so for the first punctuation is simply the dot. This dot. Okay, it's very important that you know what exactly it does. So basically what it does is introduces an object's property, child, event, and attribute. So what does that mean? Okay, so if we carry on to the base plate, okay, and then we add a part. Where's the part thing? I forgot. Is this a part? There, that's a part. See this part? basically like a brick. If you name it just name it brick there. Okay, so if you're gonna index, remember what index mean, make a variable. If you're ever gonna index that brick, you wouldn't say local brick equals brick, because they wouldn't understand you. See this blue thing? It means the script doesn't know what you're talking about. So if you want them to completely understand what you're actually talking about, first you have to write workspace. Why? Why should I write workspace? Because the parent, see, it's inside the workspace. If you open this, you see the brick is inside. So first you're gonna write workspace, and then you place the dot. See, you place the dot, and then you write brick. See, workspace dot brick introduces a child. It could also introduce a property. What's a property? See this thing? All these are properties. See the shape, the size, the root priority, all these are properties. So if you want to index a property, you could say, for example, name equals, and then you get your brick. See this brick? You write brick. Since you already introduced it, you don't have to introduce it again and again. So since I introduced myself, my name is Terence Derial. They wouldn't call me Terence Derial. Hey Terence Derial. Hey Terence Derial. They will only call me Terence. At the same time, you wouldn't have to introduce the whole thing. Workspace.brick, workspace.brick, workspace.brick. You only have to say brick. Oops, brick. Brick. See, because you already introduced it. That's the main purpose of variables, actually. So brick. There, brick dot name. Name. See, we index the name. That's what dots do. Okay, so for the next one, we have equal sign. That's also very simple. Equal sign, what it does is it changes. It indicates change. Yeah, it indicates change. Okay, so for example, we introduce the brick again. So brick equals workspace dot brick. There we go. Introduce the brick. Now we want to change it. We don't want this brick anymore. So let's hurry back here. Let's make another part. Where's the part? There. Make another part, and now we call this part brick. Oops. What did I just do? Rename it brick number 2. There we go. Now, since we don't want the old brick anymore, we could say brick equals. See, we're gonna change it. We don't want workspace.brick anymore, but we want brick number 2. So brick number 2. Okay. Oops. Brick number 2. Okay, that seems fine. But is it really fine? It's not fine. I mean, see that red thing? It means there's something wrong. Okay, so we're gonna proceed to our next punctuation so that we could actually fix this. So for the next one, we are gonna study about the brackets. This one, brackets. Okay, so those are the brackets. Those indicates child. So what's the difference between the dot and the brackets is that the dot indicates a lot of things, but the bracket all it indicates is a child. So since what is a child? A child is basically something inside of something. So since brick is inside of workspace, it's a child of workspace. You guys getting it? You guys get it? So that indicates a child. Also, let's move to the quotation marks. The quotation marks indicates strings. Strings. What are strings? Okay, so strings are basically words. Just words. Is that it? Like this is a string, or you could say Terrence, oops, error. Terrence, that's also a string. It indicates a string. It's basically letters, just a bunch of letters. So if we want to indicate a child, we use the brackets. Okay, so we could say workspace, and then since we want its child, we want brick number 2, we could use the brackets, and then we could use a quotation mark because its name is a string. Okay, because it has letters in it. Okay, so quotation marks, and then you write in the name brick number 2, brick number 2. So there we brick will no longer be workspace.brick, but it will be workspace.brick number 2. You guys getting it? Okay, so you guys learned the basic upon basics. Now we are gonna learn special commands, I suppose. Yeah, I think special commands that you could do in your script. So what are those special command things? Well, we're gonna feature in our video is the wait. Oh wait, never mind. Before this, I want to introduce you one last punctuation, which is the parentheses. The parentheses introduces parameters. Basically anything inside these parentheses is called a parameter. So if it's inside the parentheses, it's called a parameter. Okay, so that's what it's called. So yeah, let's go to a special command. So the first command is wait, and also has parentheses. That's why I explained to you what parentheses are. So the wait, as the name indicates, what it does is it waits. So for example, if you don't want it right away, you could say, hey, I want it 2 seconds off or 2 seconds late. You could use the wait function. See, since it uses parentheses, there must be a parameter inside. So what's the parameter? The parameter inside is number value. So it won't, you have to place a number value inside it for it to work. What's a number value? What can introduce a number value? Ta-da! We could use variables to introduce number values. So for example, we introduce, you could call it whatever you want. You could say number, and then we equals, you just pick any number, 1. See, 1. Or 2 seconds, you want 2 seconds to wait. So you place number in here, since number is a number value. So the parameter of the wait is a number value. So we can say wait 2 seconds. There's also another cool thing you could do is print. So what it does, you see these things, those are prints. So for example, print. What it does is anything you place inside will appear here. So for example, by the way, the parameters are any string value, any number value or string value, any of those. Okay, so string value. What introduces a string value? Quotation marks. See? So if you want a string value, use quotation marks. If you want number value, you can just use the variable. So we want to print. So what do you want to print? For example, I want to print Terrence is so handsome. See, okay, so say we want to print that. So wait, there, let's try it. Run. So once this runs, the script will work. It will instantly work, and it's gonna do its job. Do you guys see it? So look, if you would look here, it says here Terrence is so handsome. See, so that's what print does. It just tells you stuff here. See, look, it's so cool. Print Terrence is so handsome. Okay, now we're gonna mix all of what we learned into something really cool. Okay, so what did I just click? What did I just click? What on earth? Okay, there. Okay, so let's make something actually really cool. Okay, so we're gonna mix the wait and print at the same time. So how about let's make a number sequence, like a countdown: 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's do that. Okay, so this is a script. What we're gonna do is, okay, so what we could do is we could do wait, okay, 1, and then let's make a variable, local number equals 10. So number 10, and then we wait 1, and then we print number, so it will show here at the bottom 10. Since number is equivalent to 10, it will write 10, and then we wait another second. See if we wait another second, and then we change the number value, because if you just print, you just copy this. If you print number is still 10. Oops. Yes. So number is still 10. Okay, so if you print number, it will still write 10. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the number. So we want the number equals to 9, because 1 second has already passed. Do you guys get it? Guys get it? So it's gonna print 9 instead of 10 because we already changed it. So we could wait another, wait 1, and then we could just do number equals 8, and so forth. There. So I finished the rest of the script. I added these. Okay, so what should happen is, the script, once we run it, the script should like make a countdown kind of thing. It should like count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and it should do that every second. So just stare at the output. There, 10, see? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool, right? So that's what scripting basically does. So if you there's actually a much easier way to do it than this. This is actually the hard way, but that's the next level. Okay. Well, I think that's what you need to learn. That's all you need to learn today. So thanks for watching until here. You guys are really amazing. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Follow my Instagram account, link in the description below. And also, if you haven't played my game, please do play my game. Shinobi Masters is also in the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.